Hi, this is Danny Griffin, founder of the Griffin Realty Group, and I want to thank you for taking the time to stop by here. And if you'll give me a few minutes, I just want to discuss something important. As a longtime fellow real estate agent, I'm very concerned about the state of our profession. According to the National Association of Realtors, an agent in this business for less than 2 years averages only $8,100. In years 3 to 5, $27,100, and the veterans 4 to 16 years, only $42,400. Now, even for the veterans, that's $10,000 below the U.S. median household income. And the bottom line is, that is not acceptable. But rather than put you in a state of despair, I have some good news. There is, in fact, a better way to sell real estate. And I have the 1099s to prove it. Now, in my hands, I have the actual evidence of agents that have worked at my company from all different backgrounds. The first one I have here is a former commercial real estate agent, $134,000. The next one, a restaurant manager, $83,000. The next one, a factory manager, $67,000. And the final one here, a marketing manager as well, $59,000. Every single one of them in the worst year, 2009, well above the median. Now, one of the most common problems real estate agents have in today's market is finding clients. Back in the early 2000s, the business was actually easy. Real estate was booming and clients were plentiful. It was easy to make a good living selling real estate back then. Well, the reality that most agents face today is quite different. Most of us get into the business because we like working with people. Helping families with such an important financial and emotional transaction can be fun and rewarding. But the problem is, for the average agent, most of their time and money is spent trying to find customers, which leaves very little time to actually give the kind of service you want to give. Now, whether you've been in real estate for 25 years or just got into the business a few months ago, you probably know what I mean by the term prospecting. For most agents, it's a very ugly word. It means forcing yourself to sit on the phone and make endless cold calls to people who really aren't interested in talking with you at all. Or you search out and hound expireds and FSBOs. Well, when I first got into real estate 11 years ago, this is exactly what I did too. Like most agents, I looked around at what all the other agents were doing and I copied them. I listened to all these sales trainers and gurus and believed it on faith that the forceful, manipulative sales techniques they taught would somehow set me free. Well, it didn't exactly turn out that way. You see, if you're like most agents, prospecting is a hated task. The constant rejection that comes with the old school techniques is humiliating. The repetition is brain numbing. Couple that with the long hours spent servicing clients, which may or may not turn into any business. Well, no wonder 80% of agents quit the business within 5 years. Struggling through a 70-hour work week to sell maybe 10, extraordinarily 20 a year, it's just not worth it. It's not worth giving up your family, not seeing your kids grow up, the broken relationships, health problems, frustrations, which usually go hand in hand with that kind of an effort. Now, the root of the problem is simply this, that agents spend so much time trying to find business that they do virtually no real business at all. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that even the best agent in the world will starve with no customers. Well, I can change all of that for you, guaranteed. You see, I've developed an entirely new system of selling real estate which completely rejects the traditional manipulative sales techniques which really don't work. This system turns the tables on useless, brain-numbing prospecting. What do I mean by that? Well, exactly as it sounds. Instead of you sitting on the phone making endless cold calls, trying to find someone who may be interested in buying or selling, this system automatically draws warm, qualified prospects to call the office. And then I pass these great leads on to you, like these people here. In other words, I do all of this for you. I hand you all of the leads. Think about what this could mean for you. This system automatically finds, motivates, screens, and then qualifies prospective clients. And every single day, these leads are automatically transferred to you. So, while other agents are starving for clients, you'll turn on your computer to absolutely no cold calling at all. Every single one of the hundreds of clients we complete transactions for every single year, every single one of them called us first. So, These systems are so thorough that our pipeline is always filled with great leads. This is an excellent opportunity for you to easily make great money in the business and have fun again doing it, because you'll finally be able to spend your time actually doing what you got into the business to do in the first place, and that's help people. So if your greatest problem is that you're really good at what you do, but you're having trouble finding clients, you'll probably be very interested in this opportunity that I'm offering. Right now, in this market, I'm looking for a few ambitious, open-minded team members to grow my already highly successful business. I'm looking for agents with great people skills. I'm not looking for slick salespeople, but rather people who genuinely like working with others and who can convey that type of professionalism. Successful candidates will be eager to do really well financially and work hard to do it, and open to learning new ways of doing things. If this describes you, please fax your resume to 508-362-1437. The fax number again, 508-362-1437. And I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to what I have to say today, because I have the proof in my hands that this could work for you too. I look forward to having a private consultation with you anytime that you like. All you have to do is contact the office, fax a resume, or fill out the form here, and we'll have that private consultation to see if this system is right for you. Thanks again, and my name is Danny Griffin, founder of the Griffin Realty Group.